Good morning, it is Wednesday today, so yeah, I didn't get any filming done yesterday. Been away with my service mate. To be honest, I didn't even ask him, but just one of those jobs, and got it done. I'm going back to the machine at the end of the week. That 225, the noisy hydraulics, doesn't have noisy hydraulics anymore. But I've got a bottom track roller to go and fit on it. So I'll talk you around what we did with it, and then that accident damaged machine as well. So obviously I wasn't going to show you that. Anyway, it's Wednesday, it's another day, and I'm just right up in the Scottish borders today. Got 3 40 tonners to go and visit, just with little niggly problems they've had since new, or not since new, but that have developed. So this one here has just had a minor oil leak, and I found a bust o-ring, so I'll show you that just now. So you can just see the dampness down and around here, and one of the fittings on the back of those pipes was just not quite nipped, and the o-ring was all chewed up. So nice easy start to the day. The next digger, the side camera here isn't working, so I've got one of those in the van. We'll go and have a look at it. So yeah, I've just got a couple more bits and pieces to tidy up on this, and like admin wise for job cards and stuff, and then on to the next one. So you can join me at the next one hopefully. All right. Well, this is unusual. You can see what the digger's been doing. Been taking up this concrete here, and I was told to drive into this cow shed right down the middle passage, and at the end you'll see the digger. And I walked right down there to dead end, and there's nothing there, and I've walked that way. I've lost a digger, big orange digger. Yeah, not sure. And I've got the driver's number, I've got the owner's number, I'll give him a phone. But it's not a huge spot, and I've had a good ratch about. Oh dear. Could do with finding it, because the day's getting away on us. The day is getting away on us. Right. I'll make a few phone calls. I'm sure it'll be somewhere. Hey, there we go. He's going to show us where the digger is. Sounds like they've moved this morning, so it hasn't taken him long to turn up. So hopefully it'll be just along this road here. Well, I was beginning to worry I wasn't going to get anything done today. Right then, so this one, the camera on the side isn't working, so we'll jump in the cab and take a look. Right, so we can see one camera is working, and if I press the camera button down here, it should cycle to the next one. We've got a blue screen, so we should be seeing this camera pointing out that way, but we can't. So what I'll do is I'll take the cover off it and plug the new one in and see if we get a picture back. There we go, new camera then. Granted, the picture's upside down, but I haven't properly fitted it, I've just plugged it in. So yeah, we'll get that fitted properly and get on to the next one. Nice and straightforward look. We like that today. That's the new camera installed, and I've just routed the wiring slightly different, because when I look at this camera, there's a bit of an indentation in this wire in here where the wire's been sort of sat up against there like that. That's the sort of shape that it went. So I've just run it down and out the bottom, and hopefully that'll last longer. Now this sort of clamshell here sits on the top of there like that, and there's a sticker that sort of goes across it to make it look neat and tidy. I've got another one with us. Just something to bear in mind if you are ever changing the camera and you want the machine to still look new, is don't forget the bit of sticker that goes across here. I'll show you in a sec. So if you're not bothered about how that looks, then that's absolutely fine. You can probably clean that up and you're just looking at 2 screw heads, but what you can get is the sticker that goes across there, and that just finishes it off, I think. So I've got one with us, I'll put it on, and yeah, on to the next one. In fairness, we don't get too much trouble with the cameras. It's not something that I come across too regularly, but if I do get problems with the camera not working, I'll never go to a machine without taking a camera with me, because it is easier just to plug one in. If that fixes it, then that's the problem, isn't it? So when you plug a new one in, that's when the problems start. But that's few and far between. Generally, if the camera isn't working on the digger, it's the camera that's faulty. So right, get packed up. I have spotted my last digger. It was actually easier than the second digger to find. Working on a pond down here, so we'll go and have a look at it. I'm not too sure what the trouble is, so we'll have a crack with the driver and see what the score is. Right, I've dodged the rain all day, but it's caught up with me now. This digger's got a engine management light on, SCR malfunction. It's saying that the AdBlue stabilisation, the AdBlue pressure isn't stable. DEF pressure stabilisation error at detection mode. DEF pump pressure is not stable. So we'll have a look at that. I'll fire up my software, and when I click on the error code, it should give me a troubleshooting guide. So I'll turn you back on in a minute. I've had a read through the troubleshooting guide. First thing to check the engine high idle. I should check the AdBlue pressure. So we'll do that now. By the time I've got onto this software, everything's disappeared, everything's happy. Yeah, not sure. Have a look again. That's my AdBlue pressure there. That looks normal to me. Code's gone. Might have to let it develop. I'll keep looking. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of that. AdBlue pressure was spot on there. So the fault was that it, reading between the lines or making it more digestible, the fault was that it didn't meet AdBlue pressure when it was expected, or it was, the AdBlue pressure was a bit, you imagine AdBlue pressure sort of flowing in a wave like that pressure wise. It sounded like it was a bit high and a bit low and a bit high and a bit low, so it wasn't stable. What I did was I looked at those pressures and plotted a graph. So you can plot a graph. It looked okay. Strange. Could be something as simple as an AdBlue filter, which I don't think I've got on the van. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the next few weeks. If it comes back on again, then obviously I'll come back with an AdBlue filter. There's also little filters in the neck of the AdBlue lines as well. Yeah, see how it goes. Right, I'm going to call it a day for today. So it's what, 5 to 4. I've got an hour and a half, so shouldn't be back into too bad a time today. And I'll get this video edited. Looks like it'll be a shorter video today, but business as usual tomorrow. I think I'm going to try and get hold of it's a Mega 300, so that's a loading shovel. It'll be a Daewoo actually. It's got brake faults, so tune in for that one because I think it might be a bit before my time and experience, but I'm sure the principles of the early DLs will sort of transfer from the previous Megas, so we'll see. I know roughly what the brake pressure should be. I think the brake pressure should be about 60 to 70 bar roughly, But the sound of it, when he presses the brakes, he's been blowing brake pipes. And the other day when he phoned, he said that when he's pressed the brake, the end of the pumps flew off. So he's got that repaired. We just need to go and check the brake pressure, I think, because it sounds like the brake pressure's too high. So yeah, we'll go and get a look at that. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button for more bits and pieces throughout the week. Have a look at Ali's Digger Diary on Instagram and TikTok. Have a good evening, everyone, and see you tomorrow.